Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys. Boy, that's the first time. Well, no, you guys played together last year. A little bit.
I don't know. We might have. I'm not sure.
Not like this. It sounds
Not like
wonderful.
this.
It
This is
sounds like
even
you've been
better.
playing for years together. Yeah.
Practicing.
What'd you bring with you, two dogs?
Well, first we got to do a quick little recap. With your gator hooks, that's not to get stuff off the floor. That's so you can put other stuff on the floor.
Right.
Well,
Unless-
okay,
right.
then you need more gator hooks.
And second of all, so this guy behind me who's extremely talented that I have to come after.
Jeff Date.
He got kicked out of high school too, and so did Monty once upon a time because when he was in California, their school basically had like punch cards, and he got sent to the office for probably a misunderstanding.
Sure.
I'm sure it wasn't anything serious, but he decided to borrow one of those punch card machines and set up a little entrepreneurial business of punching kids' time cards for them.
Nice.
He never got caught with the machine, but the principal said, you can't come here anymore because you were stealing electricity.
Okay.
So he got sent back to Wisconsin for his senior year of high
right.
school. And full circle, I mean, basically they followed the same path, got kicked out of high school, and both ended up on your deck.
Here they are.
Oh,
at the
there you
State
go.
Fair.
Yeah.
Here
Makes
they
you
are
feel
at the
proud,
State
huh,
Fair.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing how life works out.
Now, what are you going to terrify us with?
Well, we thought we'd do something different. You know, we'd bring a couple little snakes, but these are the feisty ones, so we'll try and have some entertainment here. But there is one thing I've learned. If I get bit, it won't hurt you at all.
That's right.
It just makes for a good story. I mean,
That's
we
right.
can say whatever we want, and people will only remember, oh, I saw a guy got bit by a snake.
Right.
But
Jeff, are you cool with snakes?
Yeah, I'm fine. As long as
you're
she's
kind of
holding them.
stuck in a corner, so you better get cool
Well,
with it
I'm
real
not,
quick.
I'm not
that a
even
coral
afraid of
snake?
that guy.
Well, we hope not. That could go south real fast. So
Yeah.
this is an Arizona king snake, and
Oh.
king
Okay.
snakes are kind of cool snakes because one of their favorite meals is to eat other snakes.
Oh.
Hence the name
wow.
king snake. So
Oh.
a lot of times in Arizona, if you have problems with other snakes, especially venomous snakes,
Right.
and we can't get rid of them, like, oh, let's put some king snakes in there, and they'll just take care of the situation for us.
Fantastic.
So, and the really fun part about king snakes, if you've been handling other snakes, they smell that on your fingers, and your fingers look a lot like other snakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Is that a young snake?
no, this is full grown. That's
How could
all
they eat another snake? There's no room.
just smaller ones. They're the
Oh.
right shape to fit right inside them.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Two Dogs, what is that snake looking for when it's on your hand? It's moving around. What's it looking for?
So it's running its tongue and it's picking up that scent because snakes smell with their tongue, but their tongue does not actually smell. What we smell with our nose sticks to their tongue. Their tongue is wet, just like ours. They have to pull that tongue in, rub it against the roof of their mouth, and as I say at birthday parties, and then they tell it was his tongue. They rub their tongue on the roof of their mouth. That tells them what they're smelling. There's a little thing called a Jacobson organ. Hence why the tongue's always going in and out to get a new sample.
All right.
They can't just crawl around with their tongue hanging out.
No, that'd be rude.
We can do that in the evening here, no problems whatsoever.
Right.
Wisconsin State Fair, nobody questions it whatsoever.
No, not at all. Now here's another snake.
But now if you run over to California, they get a little more feisty over there.
Oh boy.
So this is their version of the king snake.
That
and
one's tied in a knot.
This guy has a great feeding response, which is just a real nice way of saying he's a little snappy.
Yep.
See, he's just biting me there.
Yeah. I take it he's not venomous.
Well, we hope not. We're going to find out shortly. No, this guy doesn't need venom. If he gets bit by a rattlesnake or anything, it's just going to keep going, and he's going to take care of him.
Okay.
But you can see this guy crawling over. He's smelling that other snakes on
Yeah.
my fingers.
Yeah.
And this happened at Wisconsin State Fair. Monty and I are cleaning cages at the end of the night. You know, we had a good day, and we're cleaning the king snake, and I'm holding them. Not this guy, but it was just a perfect black and white, you know, just very crisp colors, and I'm talking about how great he looks. And then I say, and he's got such a great personality. He's so well behaved. Well, I forgot that Murphy works with us.
Yeah.
And Murphy's like, well, I got a law that says we have to kick in right now.
Right.
As I said that on cue, I looked down, that snake looked at my finger, like, I can swallow that whole thing in one bite.
Wow.
And it did. And then I did the rookie mistake of exactly what you're not supposed to do. I jerked my finger away, which meant that it cut the whole finger.
Oof.
And then it saw another finger, like, I can grab that one too.
Wow.
And Monty, being the compassionate soul he was, he's like, well, somebody should enjoy this. So he started laughing. Because what else can you do? You just got to live in there. But you can see this guy bit me a couple times here while we're holding him, and it's just...
Is it full grown?
Yep, that's full-sized. So... And then if you go to Texas, it's about the same size as the Arizona, but instead of being that red and black, it'll be gray and black.
Now, you know, we've talked about Monty actually developed a relationship with who's the gator? I'm thinking of the name of the
Albert.
gator.
Albert,
Albert.
yeah.
And you determined that Albert was capable of thought.
Oh, yeah.
Are snakes.
I would describe it, they're much more introverted.
Right.
They definitely know things because when we go from California to Wisconsin or Wisconsin to California, they know which cage is theirs. I mean, you finally not finally let them out, you finally pull them out of the van and they're crawling around and, they just kind of like, okay, that's my spot. That's where I want to be.
All right.
So if that's just like, oh, that's familiar, whatever, but they figure out what's going on. They know different people and they absolutely got it figured out. It's just
Monty
a different sense.
Monty never had a snake live with him, at least one that he didn't have to pay.
You're working for Monty. You're working for Monty.
No, but he never developed a friendship with a snake and to let it live in his house.
No, I mean, they were always all with him because he always lived with his reptiles, but not like Albert and Tebow.
Albert lived in the house.
Oh, yeah. Yep, and Albert was absolutely one of a kind. I mean,
Right.
we have 2 young gators coming up. Monty is the reason we have these young gators because I'm like, we don't need more gators.
Right.
1 gator's enough in
Right.
life. That's what I've always said.
Right.
Well, he's like, well, Albert's not going to live forever. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, he is. He's an alligator. It's a dinosaur that's still living.
Right.
He's going to outlive me.
They are terribly prehistoric, aren't they?
But I didn't realize Monty was trying to tell me, like, when I die, I'm coming back for my gator.
Yeah.
Like, you can have him for a couple years, but I'm coming back. So I got to borrow him a few years.
Right.
Monty was very gracious that way. But
Yeah.
whether Monty went up or down, there's some debate on that. Good arguments on either side.
Sure.
And either he's annoyed with everyone wherever he is, or everyone's annoyed with him, and he had to come back and get his gator, and they're having a grand time now.
2 Dogs, thank you. And GLers, you can see it all at Monty's Traveling Reptile Show. It's right across from the DNR area.
Yep,
up
right
there.
across from the fish ponds, and well, we're getting yelled at quite a bit this year because we're still at $3. Apparently, there's inflation or something.
There
going
is
on.
There is inflation.
And for the last decade, we've stayed at $3 because, well, we don't want all your money. We do want a little bit,
Right.
But there's other stuff you need to get here at the fair too.
And knock
Yeah.
it up to $15 a piece. I think
Yeah.
that'll increase the traffic.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
like artwork. It's like the artwork.
We will let you pay $15.
Okay.
No, we won't.
All
We
right.
have people try to pay extra and like, nope, just come back next year.
Hey, kid, you want to see a snake up close? Okay. All right. Never mind that. All right. Thanks, Brian.
Much appreciated.
All right. Thank you.